did all 3 leagues, 1-1. Now I get to play against the goddamn commissioner of this league. So good luck with that. I have no idea who's playing who's in the game. But
everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and
shout out to Fright Ren.
You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, a group with a lot to prove here today. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Taking on a team from the Sun Belt, a group looking to make a statement. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside the offense set for the first down.
Yeah, that was.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, just a great job of defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the well. On the move at the 30. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because
I really do hate this.
Supposed to be that deep.
Hurry up, defense.
The receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And he was hit
I just kept backing up and backing up and backing up.
This defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from
Yeah, that's my own fault right there.
and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
If I would have stepped up.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock him up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won.
Get there.
Get the incompletion now set up.
It is good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he takes
Who is this guy?
inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. Now, you're rewarded with 3rd and 1. So, we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here, or if they sell out and burn the blitz.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on 3rd down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. DB's right up on the receivers. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed in the perimeter to create that explosive play.
This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Snap it to the back. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Freaking Austin team.
On to attempt the try.
Oh, crap. What are you doing?
Too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The officials offer the
Discipline.
field, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Santiago. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline.
Oh, he's going to get an earful.
Bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
He's fine.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. They want to run it left here. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Might as well stick with him. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. He's up to 55 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season.
And And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Off play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
And now on second down for this offense. The hand to the running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Unloads to the right.
What are you doing? Keep running.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. The give to the back. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Maybe some confusion on the snap count.
Obviously, somebody didn't do what they're supposed to do.
Offense is penalized.
No discipline. No discipline.
Back, and it's first and 15 for this offense. They'll leave it with him. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Line getting set on second down. Looking for a crease to the left. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. They'll go to the fullback.
But
Never had a chance as they control the middle of the
another
field and
dang
stop
on
the
field
backfield
goal.
on third down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And he's already put 1 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out.
I need touchdowns. I don't need field goals.
Salvage that drive. After putting up the field goal, they're set to put it away. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Offense set on foul to the 21-yard line. They pick up a 6.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Wants to throw on second down. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it. So the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up.
You see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing in the air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes, and it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the time of the running game, and I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Still on his feet at the 45. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
What? 2nd and inches?
They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
That's weird.
Smith takes the handoff. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And they can't hook up. Will be a big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. We like throwing little jump balls up to my receiver, but usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Now the play fake. Fires to the right. He's got it. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all of the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Wide receiver coming across in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. With the catch, it's Knox. Ripping through the defense. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
Really nice job there of the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the... They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. Good, solid tackle.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Third and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
That is no good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not
Discipline.
so fast.
Discipline.
Missed by the kicker.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Power football with the run. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pass goes incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Looking left. It's complete. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Oh my goodness.
Kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half.
Why did I not kick it into the end zone?
Return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. All wideouts, no backs. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hampton. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wide receiver shows motion. Comes out throwing on first down. Makes him talk to the hand.
Dude, he just
Really nice job
pinned
there
him.
by both sides, the throw and the catch to work
Why
that
did
defense and
you
get the
let him
first
do
down.
that to you?
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that was good defense again. And unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Gets it out quickly.
And quarterback and receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
This offense has a second down play. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jason. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive, a bunch of plays. All that matters is keeping them off the score.
Yeah, it's that bend don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the
What happened there?
I love running the angle route, whether it's on 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd route. It's a really good route. It's a safe route. Just takes a little bit of timing over the middle of the field. But, hey, again, getting it to a playmaker in space, always winning.
Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Oh, how that would have swung the momentum, but instead it's just deflection, and they give up another completion.
And, Reese, we hear it all the time. It's a game of inches. Look how close that was to changing this game. For the defense creating some momentum, trying to get back into it. The offense gets the big break.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Big scrap.
And he still threw it to you.
The end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah. They're called.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Charlotte is just steamrolling its way to victory today. No way the experts saw this coming. A lead that just keeps growing and growing. They're up by 25 over the Pandas. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Give to the running back. Got room at the 35. And he breaks into the open. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
They get another big run for a first down, and if you're on offense, you love the way your offensive line is blocking early in this game. They're getting tremendous movement, and they're making life pretty easy for these running backs right now.
The grab and go as he takes it in for a touchdown.
Good
That's
stuff.
the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now. Trying to slam in. He gets into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion ties the game. All tied up, just about set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Got it behind the line. It's Knox. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
What the?
Inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. With the run on first and goal. He bullies his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point is good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air on first down. Going up top. Pulls it in on the right. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Really nice timing on that throw. Quarterback had to hold it, allow his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the sideline.
Throws to the wideout.
He had him beat.
Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deeper. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down. They're going to have to attack down the field.
The expressway is wide open. The tag. Touchdown.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make some of the miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, his speed, he was gone.
Lining up for the PAT.
What a play. What a play. What the hell?
The kick coverage team was ready and in their lanes, and he would have been better off just to take a knee in the end zone.
Yeah, because he could have fumbled that.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The give is to Smith. At the 45 on his way. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Give him 109 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Smashes through the tackle. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how...
Wide out in motion. Going up top on 1st down. Setting up the screen. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him tote the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Going to the run, it's Smith. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Well, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Direct snap.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game.
Timeout.
That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense,
Nope.
that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down.
Oh.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find...
I'm going to challenge it.
This is to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials
He
say
was right.
he was not. The
His
challenge
knee was
denied,
down.
and the timeout is gone. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. How are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you can do.
Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown.
Oh, man.
Now I got to get down there, score again.
And he took advantage of it.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Offense making its way out of the field to start the drive. to the left.
Oh my goodness, that was it. That was it.
And he's got the first down.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense maybe
block that guy. Block that guy.
Run, not worrying about the pass as much.
Oh my goodness. You missed him completely.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Trying play action. Feeling some heat.
He took too long to get open.
Back at the 13.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with the sack.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Throwing right. Makes the grab. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
It's just simple. Simple first down run. Showing your physicality. Setting your offense up in a good space.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You're taking control of this football game. Jesse, you've got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now is not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to set those safeties.
A little bit faster, sir.
Anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
You gotta get in the end zone.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in.
Oh my goodness.
Stop there from this senior leader. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They want to dance their
Oh
way
my
out.
God, get in the freaking end zone.
Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. Trying to power
In the damn end zone. Oh my goodness.
This place is going nuts. Your offense comes through in the clutch when you need it. Great job. Now, baby, free football. Let's kick the extra point.
My one chance to beat the #1 team.
And now they've decided to go for 2. A gutsy call in a game like that decided right here. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. The snap sets up the throw.
Yes! Oh, my goodness. Oh.
Play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll call for the catch here.
They have two timeouts, 14 seconds. I gotta play.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, the defense finally showing some life there. It's been tough sledding, too, because this offense has been lighting them up through the air, but a nice individual effort that time, forcing the incompletion.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hayward. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off.
Oh my God, I beat the number 1 team. Number 2 team. Yes, sir.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense is just boom in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on the
Yes, sir. Looks good. Looks good for the future. Looks good for the future. Future is
to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower in both of these offenses. And man, we saw that here.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm
Good night, guys. We're going to win.
another presentation.
Beat the commissioner. Shout out to Fright Ren. Forget, love is for suckers.